whoever. We are the first Kendrick Lamar's. We are the first J. Cole's. We are the first Oopses. We are the first Quest McCody's. We are the first B Dots and Geechee Gotti's and B Magics, and like we are the first of that. Like, so don't keep coming to us like, oh, who's gonna be the next this or who's gonna be the next that? Like, nah. It's just like an act of none of us the Martin Luther King of this time. Ain't none of us the Malcolm X of this time. We are the Bruce Franks Juniors. We are the Tef Poles. We are the Ebony Williams. We are the people who are here now. You know what I'm saying? Doing the work, and to whatever magnitude we doing the work, like the comparisons often cause division, especially when you talk about what you think what Tupac would have done. Easy, because what are you talking about? Even back then, think about it. Tupac talked for a message, and he tried to get Biggie to use his music for a message. And that was something that he preached, but it also wasn't ridiculing either because he knew that at the end of the day, our communities was going through hurt. Our communities was going through these trials and tribulations. So he decided to speak about that, which was fine and which was dope. It's a lot of things he chose to speak about, which is fire. It's a lot of shit he chose not to speak about, which is fine too. But you, as a white privileged man, don't get to come in here and say, "Oh, well, y'all ain't this, and this why people don't fuck with the new hip hop." No, they don't fuck with the new hip hop the same way that older people didn't fuck with the old hip hop. When hip hop first came around, think about the older folks who was into the R&B and the soul and the who downplayed hip hop music, who talked crazy about hip hop music, who said hip hop music was, it wasn't gonna be around and it wasn't gonna have no longevity. Y'all starting to sound just like them. Y'all starting to sound just like them. This new hip hop and da da da. Man, hip hop is a form of expression. I don't like. It's a lot of new artists and new music that I don't necessarily prefer. I ain't gonna say I don't like. I don't prefer because it's just not downplay them in their music or even their messaging because people speak about the things that's familiar to them. People speak about the things that they've gone through and that they are experiencing. And a lot of times, just like old hip hop had underlying messages, this new hip hop has underlying messages that folks aren't paying attention to. It's just like when they ridicule these young artists. That's why I said that in my bars. I said that these young artists are going through depression, so they self-medicate, and now we label them as stoners, right? We surviving in a country that we was born in, but we still feel like loners. Like these young folks, they rapping about perks and they rapping about all these different things. They rapping about the shit they know. They rap about the shit they know. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not condemning or condoning it. I'm saying this is what reality is. They rapping about drugs and so on and so forth in some cases, anxiety where they self-medicate and that's the only thing that makes them feel better. It don't matter how much money you got in the world when you talking about depression, anxiety. Like on lives because of their mental health issues. Robin Williams, one of the greatest actors to walk the face of the earth, but he was struggling. I'm saying Don Cornelius, like these folks are folks that we all look for. We had some type of love for that we in our mind they was good. They was jamming. They was successful and everything was good, but you never know those personal struggles. So it's the same way with our younger artists. And so when people come in and be like, well, these young artists these days and they only talk about this and they only talk about that, it's the same thing that they was the people who we look up to back then. Same thing the older folks were saying who was in music and who didn't necessarily care for hip hop. If you talk to those artists from back then, the NWAs, the Public Enemies, you know what I'm saying? Big Daddy Kane, the Rakims, man, listen to and talk to them about what older folks in the older generation were saying about they form of hip hop or about the creation of hip hop or what hip hop and rap is. And y'all gonna find out that y'all sound a lot like them. So chill. Let people do them, man. Everybody not gonna get up here and rap about saving the world and healing the world, and that's okay. That's why hip hop is unique. That's why hip hop is it will be around forever because there are many different messages that you could portray in hip hop, and there's always gonna be a piece of hip hop or a piece of rap or a piece of music per se for somebody. People gonna be able to connect with whatever, whether it's some popish hip hop that commercialized dance catchy tune shit. Like people like that. That's okay. My son walking around here singing Tootsie Slide or I think yeah, Tootsie Slide all day. I ain't gonna say son turn it off. That song ain't real hip hop. That ain't that's some catchy shit. Nah man, sit up here. Left foot up, right foot slide all you want to. That's fine. These cats, man, like hip hop is a form of expression, dog. And you don't have to necessarily like that type of music or that particular artist. It's about respecting the craft. It's a lot of artists back then that I didn't like. I didn't like so and so. No, I wasn't a fan of it, but I respect them and I got the utmost respect for who they are and what they've done. But when you talk about your, that's wild. This man walk his dog the same way every day. Like I sit here and walk his dog, and I'm sitting here talking back and forth, walking, and he stopped, paused, looked at me, and turned around. That's crazy. Fucking America. 1950, 2020. It's the same shit. Um, that just pissed me off. But when we talk about hip hop, man, like and that's where the response came from. So for those who catching on, Michael Rappaport had a video yesterday where he felt passionate about where is hip hop, where the fuck is hip hop, why aren't we talking? And then this is the thing, pay attention to what he said within, like it's about the words, y'all. Like words mean everything. Say what you mean and mean what you say. You can't, when you speaking to a multitude of people, you can't leave shit up for interpretation, for self-interpretation. Like say what you mean and mean what you say. You sat up here and said hip hop. Where the fuck is hip hop? Right? Where is hip hop when we've been going through the blood, sweat, and tears for the last 7 weeks? He said, all of us, all of us. You as a white man just said all of us. And it's not the distinction on the white man part, it's the distinction on the all of us. So all of us, even the people who don't fuck with hip hop, even the people who don't completely fuck with us, even the people who are out here protesting over dumb shit, even the people who don't recognize our struggle before Corona hit, even the people who ain't gonna give two damns about us after we get past Corona. Like you said, all of us, all all of us, we all been going through for the last 7 weeks. What do you mean, bro? Like I get it. My heart, and I said that like my heart goes out to everybody affected by this. Like we've all been affected by this one way or another. Like I lost a couple close people, right? I got a couple close people who are and going through, and trying to recover from it right now. So we're definitely gonna talk about the lack of attention paid to communities of color when it was mostly us going through the things that majority of American and the world is going through now. Like, nah, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna keep telling the truth. It's not downplaying what's going on. It's not real on the front lines fighting or any of that. Like, I got nothing but the utmost respect for, and they got my full support, and they know that. But it's you who come in and say, "Oh, well, y'all need to be doing." What do you do it? You're an actor. You're an actor in Hollywood. Pull your actors and your people together. Pull your actors and people together and go to these impoverished neighborhoods. Go to that Brooklyn neighborhood that you was talking about now, when it's good because it's gentrified, because it was the slums beforehand, it was empty and vacant beforehand, and now it's changed and it's good now because it's changed and people are living in better places. And Spike Lee lives uptown, so he's obviously okay with, man, come on, bro. Like pull your actors in, pull your people together, pull your folks together in your circle, in your profession, and go out and do it. Why you shooting a minute videos online trying to drum up whatever you trying to drum up? Like, you gonna get the response that you gonna get what you asked for. And so my response, I said what I had to say. Of course, I feel personally his video because I am part of hip hop. I am a part of the rap culture, which is a form of hip hop. I am out here fighting in the front lines. I've always fought in the front lines, and I'm gonna speak up when I feel the need to speak up. Right is right, wrong is wrong, and reality is reality. And I'm always gonna make sure folks understand the reality of situations. So take it how you want. Salute to everybody that shared it. If you ain't shared it, go on my page. It's Where's Hip Hop Challenge that we started. Couple of spit bars, couple of us kind of poke fun at dude at what he, however it was. Real deal. Uh, Quest McCody, and shouts out to everybody. So y'all go on my page, man. Go on my page and check out the video. It's right there. It's right there. You gotta scroll down. Just go down a little bit. Scroll down, share the video, like the video, comment on the video one way or another. If you like it, comment. If you don't like it, comment. We could have a constructive conversation. We could talk about it, but realistically, this is my last time speaking live on video about it because I'm done with it. I said what I had to say. He said what he had to say. We good. So let's move forward. My single dropping tomorrow. Let It Burn on all platforms. Let It Burn on all platforms, all streaming platforms. So make sure y'all check that out. And yeah, like I said, this is my last time speaking on it, y'all. Unless he say something else, cause I do got a whole another clip ready, and this gonna be damaging. This one really gonna be damaging. So, all right, y'all. Much love. Talk to y'all later.